That's a funny, that's a funny title screen, don't you think? Hello everyone, my name is FlareBlitzed here, and welcome to Feather of Praying. Now this is a game that's available on Steam, and it's only been out in English for like a month now since its release. I can't remember its release now, but there are a lot of RPG horror games on Steam that are only available in Mandarin Chinese, or as you call it, traditional Chinese, however you want to call it, but they're only available in the Chinese language, and I believe this is the first one that was originally from the Chinese language that is translated into English. So I was going to say this right now, that the translation may not be 100%, and as we go through the game, I believe we can dissect the text that's not 100%. But the story in itself is something which I actually did not pay attention to, so it's going to have to be a complete unknown. Okay, so let me just go to the store page and see what it says. Okay, everyone has their own story and also has a different fate from others. No matter how cruel the reality is, we all have the right to hope for the future, look forward to, wishing that tomorrow will be better. And of course, I always pray for a better tomorrow. Not that today is bad, but I believe that tomorrow will always be better. Through experiences, through hardships, through the good times, through the bad times, everything like that. Feather of Praying could be like a way of symbolizing that. It could just be as simple as the touch of a feather itself. Okay, watch the prologue, skip. No, we'll watch it. This is our first time going through the game, so obviously we will watch the prologue. And it's snowy as well. Excellent. White moonlight on the ground. Sound of river can be heard. Stars shine in a lazy way, clustering around the clear white moon that sprinkles light to the earth silently in the sky. Children who played in the park have left. Fewer people can be seen in the street. After a day of busy work, everyone goes back home. To home. Having dinner while with the whole family chatting with the neighbours. The cold wind flaps on my face, which makes me shake my body. Frosty. They taste great. Just as that day. Leave a like if you know what I just said there. No, Frosty, they taste great. As in like the cereals. Okay. Headband, happiness and sadness fill my mind. That smile. I want to see that smile again. No, it's not time for a recollection. Thinking about this, I continue my prayer with a standard position. How many days have been passed since my first prayer? I can't count them all. Pure snow falls in front of a church. They decorate the world drop by drop. Ah, splendid. The snow became heavy before I realized it. Snow will cover here before long, I think. Shall I continue praying? If she is not recovered until that time, will my prayer be realized? Do you have a prayer? In Chinese, I believe. A strange voice from the back of my head. Hallucination. Probably I am too tired these days, but I still nod my head, slowly front the voice. I will realize that prayer, then. What? I was surprised with his words, turning back to look at where that voice came from. However, what I saw was I realized that prayer then. With the cost of my life, my soul, my sanity, my value, my heart. I'm just hoping I'm not a witch though, with a witch's heart. The clock is ticking in the quiet room. Well, it's not much of a quiet room then if there's noise in it. This is a library, damn it! And I shall not have sound remove the silence. What Xiaoqi could see is a totally unknown room when opening her eyes. Xiaoqi? What? Where am I? Xiaoqi glanced around the room. I have no ideas about these. Kidnap and blackmail to my family for money. Xiaoqi shakes her head. For nothing but her family is destitute. What's worse, Xiaoqi's father passed away 2 years ago, since when Xiaoqi has been living with her mum. No one will kidnap her for money that her family doesn't have. What? Then can it be? Xiaoqi checks her clothes nervously. Fortunately, her clothes are not in a mess. Her body also... Okay. It's also not an organ traffic... Okay. It's also not an organ trafficking. After a sign of relaxation, Xiaoqi checks the room. But the question is, why am I here? And where here is? The situation cannot be cleared until I check. Check this room then. Who the hell says that to themselves? Where am I? Achievement unlocked. Okay, so it would seem that this person goes by the name Xiaoqi Qui, and we can only save in certain places of the game. So the text of speed, or speed of text, normal to appear one by one. No waiting to show the whole sentence. No, I want the wait so that I can actually read the text. Hold shift to switch the mode of moving the game. Please choose as you like. So therefore, I believe auto running is where you would have to hold shift down to be able to run, but with auto running you will be able to run regardless, which is something that I don't want, because, well, I don't want that. Animal toys hanging on the wall, they are so like true, they are likely to have lives. They are so like true. So like it's like they are actually alive. It's too dark to read the paper. I need a light source. Getting in check. That sounds like a great idea. Oh, there's sparkles. Something is ahead. Get it? Get an oil lamp. We have acquired an oil lamp. An oil lamp could illuminate far more than a flashlight. Its power, however, is weaker than a flashlight. So you're saying that its life expectancy is shorter, but the amount of range that it covers is greater. Please choose your preference. Remember, they can't affect both simultaneously, so you can't have them both equipped at the same time. New item for illumination. My bad. Illuminating jug that cannot be opened. Well, this jug has just suddenly broke. It seems something is in a jug. We got a white feather. A white feather allows you to save the game. Oh no. Not this again. So, if you folks wonder why I am having a bit of a spasm at the moment, it's because this brings me back to another game where you can only save by using an item called Candle. And it was the last game that a translator called Xiaoqi translated that it was just horrendously terrible for having its items both a survival thing to be able to survive, but most importantly and most horribly is that the rate in which these items can appear in the locations in which they can appear are randomized. So you can either get nothing, or a candle, or an ink. But more times than others you get nothing. So the only way you have to go through that process is by saving just before where the items can be approached. And if you don't get anything, just load the game back up again and then search again until you do. Because if you... Okay, remember, it's a consumable item. Yes, and consumer item would be spelled with an N on the first M. Ah! Fire suddenly burns in the fireplace. We got the flashlight. Flashlight illuminates your front. Use it in the item menu. A book that you can't read. I can sort of judge. Unknown banquet. A banquet that's filled with unknown flowers. Okay, that bit needs translating. Turn it on. A bit we can't read. Okay, so turn it off. What about the oil lamp? Light it on. I can read it. How dare you say that I can't read something? All that's inside is condiment or something that is useless. Empty. Useless books. No books are useless. Even a blank one is not useless because it could be filled with an infinite number of possibilities. Once you start writing in a book, the infinite possibilities that can be written in it is greatly reduced. Think about that one. If you write something in a book, that story is therefore already determined, in a way. This cabinet cannot be opened. Can it be opened, though? Okay, what's in here? A book titled The 12 Earthly Branches. Read it. Earthly branches are symbols that were used to record time in ancient times. Since there are 12 in total, they are called the 12 earthly branches. They are separatedly these lot. They are also used to record Chinese era. In ancient times, people also believed that these symbols predicted what will happen in some years. The 12 earthly branches were used ordered after the 10 heavenly stems by which to express the order of year, month and day recording time. As times go by, however, its importance is becoming less and less, but for some people its place will never change. Is that meant to be lore behind this scenario? I would like to be able to find a more appropriate means. Okay, a number lock on the door. Please enter the password. Oh, for goodness sakes. That could be a clue. And it might have something to do with the story that we just read a few moments ago. Okay, I think that's pretty simple enough. Just simply... yes. 12 of them. And I don't... Hold on. I just want to see how the game goes. Okay, so it's from left to right and then down. So we've got one beginning with H first, so that would be... Okay, so the first 3 letters... Okay. And then... Okay, so there's 4 of them we need to do. So H-A-I is 12. Z-I is 1. Wei is 8. And Chen is 5. Okay. So I believe that the code for this door will be 12185. The door is unlocked. Good. And that's a kind of a puzzle that I like to see. One that speaks to you as soon as it comes on, rather than one that's so cryptic that there's just no way of being able to solve it without a walkthrough. It seems dangerous here. Better leave here as soon as possible. If you say so, friend. Item. White feather. Each feather allows you to save the game once. Save the game? I will do that. But I don't like the idea of an item that is the only way to be able to save the game. Like, it's just very, 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 very difficult. And it also, actually, it gives a survival feel to it. Hold shift key to switch moving mode between walking or running. Running, however, is not always the best way. You might run into a trap when view is not clear. So what you're trying to say is walking would be better. The door's locked. Okay. Isn't that why you need to look into the floor then? Look far ahead to see if there's any cracks in the floor. Right. Got a white feather. Excellent. I wish I can save to be able to save a white feather, but obviously it's contrary. Nice. I'm glad we saved just before going through the door. Pinch the author. Well, I won't pinch him just yet. Good for us, bad for everything that's going to get in our way. Anything this way? Broken world map. A woman holding an umbrella. Green plants for decoration. I can't see the thing behind that. That door's locked. Righty-ho's, we'll be moving on then. Very swiftly. Very suddenly. Sorry. It's a hard plate. Hold the hard plate? So what do we need to do with this plate then? A bottle of grape wine. Oh, can we use this as a shield? Well, I'm glad. Quick time events are a thing in this game. Also known as QTEs. So we need to react to that when it comes about. So use the plate as a shield, and then obviously that trap will then be deactivated. The plate Xiaoqi Qui used to block the knife quickly broke. What? What was that? It was a knife, darling. Yes, undubitably so. We got a white feather for our endeavours. Be careful of ropes. If only have something hard. Yes, something hard, like a plate or something. Just don't go into another one of those ropes. Sun in dusk. A woman. Not just any woman, but a woman. This cabinet cannot be opened. Neither can this one, nor can that one. So what's the purpose behind the 3 teddies then? Each candle allows you to save the game unlimitedly. Yes! I will take that offer, thank you very much. Grey Bear, the Red Bear and me both have a female owner. Red Bear, the Blue Bear and me both have a male owner. The Grey Bear is lying. So what am I meant to do here? Am I supposed to call out one of you as a liar then? The only one who lied shall be cut. Well, you're not saying anything, so could the Blue Bear be a liar? And also, how do I determine who the liar is? Do I need an item for all this? What's underneath the table then? Something is ahead. Get it? Got a white feather. Excellent. And then this. Something hides under the doll. I shall get it. Got a pleasant pair of scissors. Pair of scissors indeed. We shall endeavour. And why not use the candles to save? You know, save our survival items. Okay, some parts of the game still need to be translated. You. Okay. If you say so. These ones never make any sense really to me. No. You get given a riddle, but the riddle just does not make any sense, and therefore you have to pick one or three in this case. And also the effect doesn't cover the entire screen as well. It just covers like 95% of it. Yes, pinch Patrick. Maybe you just have to listen to the Blue Bear then. Or maybe none of these are. Maybe it's a hidden fourth one that's a lion one. Its head was cut. Red liquid inside dropped on the floor. Xiaoqi Qui is distorted in spirit a little. Hint, you can check for points of spiritual pollution in the menu. Spiritual pollution will be added when horrible accident happens. Xiaoqi Qui will become that when it reaches 100%. Spiritual pollution also will affect in what ending you will reach. Please be reminded of it. Please be mindful of it. His head was cut. Something can be found in his body. We've got a bone key. So, okay, so when the mind reaches 0 and the pollution reaches 100, obviously something will happen. But I don't think there's a way of being able to avoid it, since it's a necessary item to go through the game. Come on, glasses. Glasses get stuck in my headphones. Headset, sorry. Good. We did that. We did that good. Sorry, Grey Bear. A broken toy bear. Sorry about that. Wait. A bottle of grape wine on the floor. Sudden shrill cry can be heard far. I suppose that bear didn't like it. Use the bone key, yes, it doesn't fit. Maybe the other one. Bone key. Doors are unlocked now. Excellent! I'm glad of that. Oh great, now we've got a very getting in check. Maybe not. What about if we use the flashlight? Yes. Is it afraid of light? It's not afraid of light. So the bloody thing will just keep on doing its own thing until we can do something else otherwise. Right, Bulb, watch out for falling stones. Like that one. It's lucky that he wasn't smashed by it. It's lucky that it was not smoldered into pieces by it. Oh. Where the floor's darker, you can see where they are actual traps. But you can work out them without needing to use a source of light. The sound of opening door can be heard far, so that must be the door that is on the far side of the corridor. What? Once upon a time, someone saw a candle. She thought it was hope. However, save the game. I do believe that this is going to end very badly. You know what? I'm just going to leave you. And what happened? Why did these bears just disappear? Okay. The grey toy bear blocks the road, looking at Xiaoqi Qui and smiling. Well then. It seems that there's only one way forward into the story then. A broken toy bear. Blue flame brewing in the fireplace. Sounds like the same sound effect that the very haunted fellow made in Mad Father. Do not be nervous, even you are surrounded. Even if you are surrounded. Stones blocked away. Stone blocks away. What can we do? The bears are still there. Its head's off. Red liquid drops on the floor. Oh, we're completely surrounded. Thank you. Watch out. Come on, just a little. I'm not going to. Thank you very much. Okay. Users. Well, that's a feint. Great. Now I have to rely on sheer will to get back to that point, because obviously we did a little bit before. We'll make a saving point here. I think that would be the best option for now. I don't want anything. I'd rather watch out. Come on, just a little forward. I'm pretty sure you want me to go forward, don't you now? Can I go past you? I can go past you. That's very good. Why are there demons in a place like this? Gasping. I should be safe if running here. Xiaoqi Qui says to herself, looking at the door. What are all those disgusting things here? I don't want to stay here for one more single second. Let me get home. Let me get back to home. Why do I suffer this? Why have I been suffering? Anyways, I'm not even making any more sense in the game here. I'm trying to why do I have to suffer this? The door's locked. Right. Is there a key here? Green plants for decoration. Have one of these got a key inside? Maybe look at the sides. Nope. Nope. Go back. Excellent. Something on the floor. Pick it up, yes. Got a mini key. Such a miniature key it is. Can we go back? We can go back. We can go back into this room and save our progression. This room lit up. I love it. I love it over a mile more. While more. And there's a crack here. Get in check? Why not? Oh, there's something in here. Excellent. Something is ahead. Get it? Yep. Got a white feather. We are always good. This was not this long. Bright oil lamp, but more importantly, is here we came from. I don't know. Why did we come into this, what could be an elaborate trap? Hi. I don't need to know you. I don't have anything to do with you. Be careful of ropes. I mean, if only if you had something hard, I knew. Also, why have the doors look like they just been squashed? Have the doors always been like that? The door is locked, use mini key. The door is open now, thank you, mini key. Hi. Ah! Hello, what is this? What is it this time? Ugh. Are you okay? The boy asked carefully. What? Xiaoqi asked after ensuring what standing in front of her is also a human being. Who are you? The boy is silent for a long time. My name is Baiyu. I'm finding myself trapped here after awaking. Now I'm finding a way out. So it is. You seem to be in the same situation with me. You too? Yes, I was trapped in here too, as expected. Baiyu says in a low voice. It seems to be true. What is true? No, nothing. What I wanted to say is, shall we move together? Together? Yes, if we do it together, everything will be much more easier. Besides, I can't. Okay, of course. Staying in such a. I can't let go in such a dangerous place beyond your own. Xiaoqi considers for a while. I got it. Let's do it together. My name is Xiaoqi Qui. Nice to meet you. Let's find a way out. Sure it is. By you joined the team, I believe that could be the worst decision ever. Enlighten me, game. A broken barrel, nothing valuable in it. Or maybe the other choice would be an instantaneous doom. Like a bad ending, for example. Save a game? Yes. Absolutely save the game. What's up, Bayou? What happened, Bayou? Why did you stop? Changed? What do you mean by changed? You know I came from here, right? Yes, so it is. There's no other way? However, the room is not the same from when I came here before. What? The room has changed? Is that your misconception? I hope so. No, what's wrong with here? I want to go back home. Don't worry, Xiaoqi, calm down. Worriness is nothing useful for getting out. We should be calm in mind after all. I got it. We will find a way out. Check here to find a clue first. Let's scout around the area to see what we can find. Some boxes, some of these boxes. A stone statue. Stone statue. Do not be deceived by representation. If you say so, my friend. It's a stone button with a hole. Press the button, yes! Xiaoqi presses the button. I love the generic screaming sounds, for goodness sakes. I love the genericness of the screams, but I'm glad of that. Yeah, let's press a button. What's the worst could happen? That could happen, sorry. Well, a demon may come towards us and... the door's locked. Okay, so maybe we need to run away then. Press the button. Well, we can't go to it then. Damn it! If it's different, then what the hell can we do? We can't press a button, otherwise we will be deaded. Unless, of course, there's a trick to one of these gaps. Door's locked. Is there anything that's could be different for one of these walls? Is there like a hidden wall somewhere which we don't know about? Do not be deceived by representation. Stone statue. Another stone statue. What can one do here? Is the same that we need to do in the other part of the game. Hi. Back. But what if I don't want to go back then? Oh, the sound of locking door can be heard back. Damn it, the door's locked. Well then, did we do a doozy in there or what? A broken barrel, nothing valuable in it. Maybe there is something of value. Maybe. Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't. Maybe we can just press this bloody button. Door's locked. I wish I could run faster than this. Really do. Yeah, we just can't make it to the door in time. Like, there's just no possible way. I need some help with this. What is going on? Do not. Yeah, I get the hint. Do not be deceived. Maybe go towards it then? That could be it. Rather than going away from it, go towards it. Let's try that. Let's go towards it. Nah, that doesn't work. That really does not work. I just wanted to see for myself. Or do we just walk? No, that doesn't work either. It said early in the game that sometimes running is bad. Dead and suffered, then... Okay. Maybe I do need to pinch the cheek of the author, if that's possible. I'm not finding any clues as to how we can advance through the game, folks, so I'll let you decide that for yourselves if you have any idea on what we can do. Like, I've checked these walls and like nothing really really goes by. I'm hoping like there is a hidden wall somewhere where we can hide when the demon comes along. We can't even move left that far. We move like once left, but we just die. And these oil lamps don't do anything. There's no like passages that we can go through. These boxes don't do anything. The candles only allow us to save. The broken barrel doesn't do anything. We can't go backwards because the game denies us of going back. So that's just that. Incandescent, that is more brighter than oil lamps. Excuse me. So that's it for the moment, folks. If you have any ideas of what I can do to be able to advance through a game, please leave it down in the comments below. But without further ado, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll be seeing each other in the next time of Feather of Praying, if I am managed to be able to find a way of being able to get through this game, but at the moment there isn't. I just hope the developer actually thoroughly tested through this game to see if it's actually possible completing. But thank you so much for watching, and take care of yourselves.